Oh, okay. This is their so you know how people how like Smash players are like, "Oh, I'm the best X character that I never play in tournament, but I'm definitely the best at this character," kind of
Yeah,
thing.
kind of like
So that
Sauce being the best
so
Bowser Jr.
right. So this is like this is our best doubles team. You know, where if there was a PGR for doubles team, we'd be on it with Kirby
Kirby
uh
Game & Watch.
Kirby Game and Watch. Yeah,
So, in other words, when I asked if there's anything else I should know about, there's something deep, deep in the pocket so far that we didn't think it
yeah.
existed that we
Look,
just got pulled out.
I am
Like these were in the
um,
pockets of the jeans that were in the laundry machine that they had to go pull out.
so you know, I'd be a bad friend if I came up here and spouted out their entire playbook. Get So part of me, because they're homies, is like, yeah, I want this to work, and then but part of me is also like, dear God, I don't want any of this to happen. Oh no,
I
I
love
do.
this.
It is nice seeing Austin playing somebody other than Ridley though, or other than Ness. I saw. I think the last time I saw his. I think the last time I saw his Ridley was Ultimatum during Squad Strike because he had to pick more than just Ness.
Right? I'm losing it over these little interactions. I
Mm-hmm.
really like seeing Rello's Rosa is crisp. Like it's legit one of my. I'd rather see him play Rosa than watch him play Doc.
Mm-hmm. For his safety and well being, I'd rather him play Rosa than Doc. But you know, that's you and I are want the Rosa for different reasons. Oh, big juicy Ridley back air by Austin there. That back air is so good too. That moves strong like the whole way through.
Ooh, luckily for the G, that Space Pirate Rush coming out from Austin off stage not gonna connect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a low enough percent so he can match his way out of it. That was a. I also like that that's probably one of the best move names or best named moves in the entire game
It's
is
my favorite.
Space Pirate Rush.
It's 100% my favorite. Both like aesthetically, the way it functions, and the name. Like Space Pirate Rush is my favorite move in the game.
Well, it's like it's like a JoJo stand like special move or something like that.
Do I need
You
to watch
know.
JoJo? I've never seen it. I think I've
Uh,
seen 3 episodes.
well, there's 5 parts. So, part 1 is like 9 episodes. Part 2 is like 20. Part 3 is like 40, and then the other ones are about 30 to 40ish, I think. But they're all different storylines for the most part. Like there are characters that show up in from other parts, but part 2 is really good. Part 4 is good, and I
Oh,
like
he
part 5 a lot as
footstooled him.
well. Ah! Oh,
Poor Kirby.
oh, and
Yeah, so that was interesting. The Austin Ridley. If there was a character that I could just instantly make a high tier or like, let's say viable. Let's use the word competitively viable. It would
mm,
be, it would be Ridley. Like Ridley is so close to being a good character. Like a couple. Ridley is that character in other games that would get buffed in a relatively small way and then dominate the game for 6 months.
absolutely. I think I'm trying to think what you would change about him. I guess
His
one
weight.
thing is yeah, probably make. I think all you need to do is make him a little heavier, and then have his up B be able to be like actual directions, not this garbage like it's 4 directions, but it's not really 4 directions thing that he's got. You know?
I think the angles on the FB are okay. I think it's not the best, but I don't think it needs to be the best. Like I literally think if you like ups his weight class, like just make him Incineroar weight ish, that he
Mm-hmm.
would be a dominant character, that he would be a not a top tier, like not a top 15 or top 20, but definitely a high tier, definitely like top 30.
Yeah, I got you.
Game and Watch Mega Man.
Mhm.
We got he switched off the Rosa. He said we can't have Rosa getting too hyped up.
Right. I mean, that's kind of lucky for Kayohbee that they kind of that he switched off the. You know, he got the dock instead of the Rosa because I imagine Rosa Mega Man isn't very entertaining or fun.
Another one of my horrible Smash opinions. I really like Rosa. I know Rosa's like a boring character, but I really enjoyed. Oh, the G.
Oh, I mean, I really like watching. I like a lot of the kind of like, I guess you could call it desyncing the
Luma
the loop.
shenanigans.
Yeah, the Luma stuff that they do. First time I played a Rosa, the first time I played like a pretty solid Rosa in this game was in Awestin. It was Flacco, who plays like Rosa and Young Link, and that guy, he was like desyncing and stuff, and I had no idea what I was doing against that. I was just like, I'm just gonna Bowser down smash and hope Luma extends it and kills Rosa, and it worked barely.
No, I love character specialists. How we were talking about it. You were talking about it on First Talk Friday. You were talking about how you'd be more scared of number 8 in Rhode Island that has this random character than you would
Mhm.
of like MKLeo or Nairo. I love that the game has that kind of versatility. That there are some low tiers, quote unquote, that are just criminally underdeveloped, and somewhere in the world there is some man that has godlike patience and has taken the time to lab the character, like sort of like what Big D has done with Ice Climbers.
Oh yeah, Big D. I would pay money to watch him play Ices, and I would pay money to never play against his Ices. So.
Oh my god, the down hit. Okay, another one.
He had two. All right. Well, the game is now even. Yeah, Kayohbee supposed to put his team right back in the game. The hard knuckle there by Mega Man there. The problem is we just got to make sure the G lives long enough so they can capitalize off of this. Oh, got him off stage. Oh, we caped the up B or the up air. Yeah. All right. So now Kayohbee here got a bit of work to do. Definitely possible. Oh, good use of the jump out of the uppy there. Oh, but he gets skewered. Able to roll away, but now basically a hit away from death. Oh. Oh, reflected. Oh, a little off on the up air there. Oh, and he's getting taken for a ride, and he's out of here. Almost pulled it back in there, but didn't quite close it out.
Did anybody see the game stop? I did not see the game. Did the game look like it stuttered or stopped to you?
I think it did. I thought it. I think it maybe did like around the second stock, but I thought it was just a stream and it was a screen share, and not anything else. Because I can never tell with this stupid thing.
Because so for you guys in chat and for Kayohbee, the way we're doing the stream to save some bandwidth is I'm doing like a low res screen share on Discord to Bobbles. So it can be a little difficult to tell sometimes. This just all harkens back to what I was saying between sets. Like it's unfortunate that this is the world, this is the reality we live in, where every meaningful set, every meaningful interaction has that little disclaimer on it about Smash Ultimate Wi-Fi being not the best.
Booty butter.
How far is Lubbock from DFW?
5 hours, I think.
Gross.
Yeah, man. They're up there in the corner, in the panhandle.
I'm gonna go to Uncle Google real quick to find out.
I want to say it's 5.
Well, I'm curious how far I am from Lubbock.
Oh, gotcha.
6 hours and 45 minutes.
Gotcha. He might be the furthest away from Rel, depending on where he's at. I don't know if he's in Abilene or Brownwood, but they're in the same general area. Ooh, big F smash by TheG Lucario there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rello SD. All right. If they win a game, Toon Link Lucario is their best team. No cap.
An interesting team.
Mm-hmm.
So Cyanide's gonna hate me for saying this. I don't believe in Toon. I don't believe in this character at all.
I believe Toon Link is the worst one out of the 3, but I don't think he's terrible.
I think he's the worst one by a significant enough margin that investing any time into him is a mistake. Like, he's the Marth of Links.
I can see that. He doesn't have the buttons of. He doesn't have like the strength of Big Link, and doesn't have the Jesus Christ. This character has no end lag in any possible move, way, shape, or form that Young Link does.
Have you ever played Young Link?
Oh, absolutely.
It's fun.
I've never felt more
Privileged.
Yeah, I was gonna say free, but I think privilege works too.
Oh.
Liberated, maybe. Well, because like Bowser's safest move is his jab 1. It's -9 on shield, which when you look at other characters like Mario who have like 8 moves that are -9 or better on shield, you get a little sad sometimes. But like with Young Link, it's just like, oh, okay, I can roll my face on the controller and be perfectly okay. Oh, but what? That was a really nice recovery on that Lucario angle there.
So on Young Link, Nair, Fair, and back air are all safe on shield.
Yeah, I mean that's what made me, because Bound played a lot of Young Link when the game first came out. So like that's how I learned how to parry, was by fighting his Young Link, because that was the only way I could reliably. I could have, once the move got sailed, of course, but like I could, the way I could reliably like up B and side B Young Link for landing on me was through parries.
I believe their ground speed is really similar. I'd have to go to Ultimate Frame Data, Gino, to know 100%, but I will say it doesn't feel. Oof.
All right, looks like they might be able to take this game here. Rel's sitting at 50% on his last stock here. Technically a 2v2, but you know, Loom only counts for so much.
I was so lost for a second. No, the game that we all started, like, I'm the most guilty party, talking about characters and kind of off subject quite a bit. Kayohhbee and TheG, pulling it out, making me eat my words just a little bit, which is a pleasant thing to see. Rello playing his heart out though. But both of these, Kayohhbee and TheG on fresh stock, something really dramatic would have to happen for Rello to secure this game.
God, Lucario sucks.
I talked about this in the randoms tournament. Lucario is 2 different characters, with or without aura. Without aura, he's one of the worst characters in the game. With aura, he's viable.
And even with that, he's still like this character's bottom 15. I'm sorry, like this. I don't know. I mean, he's like, so like Joker. If you want to play a character that like you win by losing, play Joker. Or play Terry. Because that's what Lucario is, just like a worse Terry or a worse Joker in terms of that type of archetype. Because like Joker will at least give you Arsene, and Arsene is broken, and
there's
Terry
coming out.
Yeah, up air kills. That's cool. But a charged up smash doesn't kill Rosa at 110. If you're gonna throw that weak at hands, Lucario, you should just say to Riolu, bro. I don't get it.
Riolu for Smash. It could be the next Pichu. Make Riolu have like a killing forward tilt for no reason. I'm here for it. That's who I want.
He has reverse aura. Lucario.
I want
bro.
Riolu. Okay, I got my idea. I've thought about this long and hard on who I want in the next like character pack. And the only serious answer I can think of is Yoshimitsu. Like, I don't really care about anything else. But my new wish is for Riolu, and he's Lucina of Lucario. So instead of having like aura at all, he just always has aura.
I got you. Yeah, like look. Yeah. So okay. So like, there's no scaling. He just has like a set aura the whole time.
Yeah, he just has a set, like maybe 75%. Like instead of the whole no power spots thing, he has no aura.
And instead of the coin flip, you're either hitting with like a wet napkin or a, platinum sledgehammer, basically.
Gino, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I literally responded to your tank being more mobile thing. It was very fast and very brief because TheG and Kayohhbee decided to make it hyper competitive. Really
Didn't
quickly.
You say? You said Young Link was more mobile, right?
I did say that. I said it very quickly. I don't see any reason, like frame data wise, I don't. Tink doesn't feel more mobile than Young Link. Young Link feels like he has more options. No, you're fine, Gino. I just wanted to make sure that I'll actually take a second to talk about it while we're getting this game going, because I have strong opinions on that, and I love talking about Tink versus Young Link. The main differentiating factor is the strength of projectiles, the relative strength of projectiles, and how they interact with other abilities. So the TLDR is fire arrows are dummy busted and allow a lot more confirms and flexibility and approach options for Young Link. And then Toon Link has, oh my goodness.
He got kind of booted under the.
Awestin
but he got the stock. Yeah, he got the stock anyway. All right.
I'll just finish up the thought on Young Link by saying he has functional bombs or Toon Link has like significantly better bombs than any of the other links, in my opinion. But I don't think it's enough to make up for the other strengths in kit from Young Link.
I quite enjoy playing Big Link. He's definitely one of my more like fun, friendly characters.
I like watching him. I can't stand playing him.
I'm sure going from Young Link to like Big Link is like a big transition.
Kayohhbee catching the Space Pirate Rush that time, taking the stock, still with minimal rage. Like I half was expecting it not to kill just because of Ridley's relative.
Yeah, he just socked him right in the face, I'm gonna say that. I mean, the stocks are still even technically, but Austin's really catching a bit of the work in this one. Oh my goodness, was that worth? It wasn't worth. It was not worth. I don't think it was worth.
I don't like. I want to say that it was objectively not worth.
And he just helped his partner take 60 damage. All right. Oh, and he didn't tech. All right, and neither did Austin.
Alright, Kayohhbee, 2v1 on the tank here in game number 4, what could be the finals game of our grand finals of Galaxy Cup number 6.
There's the Nares. I think he's out of Joe. No, there goes his jump. And he's back.
And Rello's dead.
And Rel killed himself.
Oh my god. Alright, no bias whatsoever, but let's go Kayohhbee.
Rel making the critical mistake of leaving the stage with Doc, which is second only to the second most critical mistake, which is picking Doc on the character select screen.
Doc is the quarantine character. Doc's the official sponsor of the coronavirus.
What? Oh, he blew himself up. Never mind. He doesn't really second. He blew himself up. Yeah.
Austin going for it all.
Oh, he's back. Yeah, he's back. He's good. We're good. We're back.
I was just waiting for Kayohhbee to do some offstage nonsense, but getting hit by the Space
Pirate erased the boomerang! He's still alive.
Back though? Oh, not gonna kill him.
Pummel! Smack him in the face like once or twice, please.
There's the back hit. Kayohhbee. Goated. Goated.
Alright, well we get a whole nother game of this.
Brooklyn. Game number 5.
Mm-hmm.
I low-key want to see the reset now. That was very hype.
I like the like bomb. I like the bomb setup into immediately blowing yourself up.
Kayohhbee, my Toon Link isn't even in Elite Smash.
I believe it. I don't want to. I like coming from someone who has like legit like 8 characters in Elite Smash, because I don't want to play anybody else in this stupid game. Almost every character in the game except 4.
I had Terry, Palu, and Tink, and that's it.
I have weird like I just don't play other characters online, or even just like quick play. Like I'm mostly in arenas and stuff like that. But like I have weird characters in Elite Smash. Like my Ike is in Elite Smash, my Ness is in Elite Smash, and I think my Fox is too. And I'd never touch those characters. Oh, Plant. Oh, I will never ever be good with Piranha Plant ever. I would learn Ken before I learn Piranha Plant.
Plant's kind of hype.
It's not my character.
You're gonna have to
find a better meme character for me than Plant.
You already have your meme character in Incineroar.
I have Incineroar and K-Roll. I have all the meme I need. I'd say my K-Roll is probably better than my Incineroar, unfortunately.
Awestin going for all these shenanigans at the top of the blast zone. That's the second up B, maybe third that Awestin went for in that little exchange with Kayohhbee.
Mm-hmm.
They said the floor is lava. We're not going to touch it.
Mm-hmm.
I would be okay with a world where K-Roll is as good as everybody thought he was at launch.
Me too. I'd say every patch, if K-Roll gets any buffs, I'm gonna be tempted. If K-Roll gets good enough, I'll put Bowser on the shelf for K-Roll. I love the Donkey Kong Country games. Like, they were the first video games I ever really played. Was Donkey Kong Country 1. So, top spot in my heart for the Gator.
Oh, Awestin barely getting the drift back to the ledge.
I know, yeah. Blue team kind of, I say that. It's like, blue team still got, I mean, they still have a bit of a lead, but, oh! Well. Oh, alright. Mm-hmm. Down air. Oh, he almost got tornado too.
Wait, what?
What the hell was that? Oh my goodness, stop. Turn this off. I'm ready. And change the channel. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm trying to watch a daily show.
Right. Mom, come get me. I don't like it here.
Yeah.
This is the most chaotic thing I've ever seen, possibly.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a doubles match with these 4 characters on the same screen.
So the whole like excuse for like why doubles isn't as popular is, oh, it's too chaotic for viewers. I don't think it'd ever be viable. And I was like, no. But now we give everybody everything they'd ever need to say that doubles is just chaotic. They just watch this set and they're like, see? Checkmate. You're wrong. Your own tournament proved it.
There's just so much nonsense going on. Alright.
Everybody on their last stock, though, except for Rello, but... Okay, he's gonna make it back.
Oh my goodness, to the heavens goes the G.
But the G has aura. He's finally a real... Oh, no.
Oh, he blinds us out. You had to... Yep. Alright. Well, Kayohhbee did this before. Can he do it again? Rel does have a stock to throw away this time, so if he wants to go for any downers, he can certainly do that.
Alright, the recipe for magic from Kayohhbee is to somehow miraculously get Awestin to either SD or take the stock relatively soon, forcing him to take the stock and put Rel at like 90%, maybe? We can do it.
Down airs.
Rel's just gonna down air 100 times.
Surely highly calculated and expertly spaced down airs. Alright, yep. Alright, cool. Alright.
All we need is items. We do need items.
We don't need items. I'll be the first one on that petition.org website to say no items at Galaxy Cup.
But alright, thank you so much everybody for coming out. Thank you for that very chaotic couple of games, Kayohhbee and TheG, making it competitive with a comp that I never want to see again. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you to Bobbles for co-commentating, not leaving me on my own.
I mean, this is certainly something to experience, that's for sure.
Literally, you might have ruined Bobbles' whole Galaxy Cup commentary
Oh.
career. He's never going to come back now. He's like, if this is what you're hosting, no wonder you're not having fun on Wednesdays. Oh.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and call it there.
Yep, we'll see you all on Saturday. There is no First Lock Friday this week. I'm in the middle of moving and job hunting and everything. I've actually have been out of this town for a couple days, so my schedule's completely messed up. I apologize to y'all about that, but we're gonna get everything back on board for next week. Our next event is singles on Saturday. I hope to see everybody there. Kayohhbee, you registered for singles. I don't know if that was an accident. I hope it wasn't, because I look forward to seeing your Pikachu. But hopefully we'll see y'all then. Thanks.
All right, later.